Now, cognitive development in early childhood, again, cognition equals thinking, so we're looking at how you think. So we're going to focus on and revisit Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive development, more particularly focus on the pre-operational stage between 2 and 7 years old. Now, as a quick refresher, egocentrism is the difficulty that we have to navigate during the stage, and this is whenever we have difficulty taking the perspective of other people. This is our tendency to think that everyone sees things in the exact way as we do. Okay. Now, pre-causal thinking describes the way in which children in this stage use their own existing ideas or views to explain cause and effect relationship, and can include animism, the belief that inanimate objects have lifelike qualities. So we think that's why we have, our toy dolls and things like that. We have artificialism, the belief that environmental characteristics can be attributed to human actions or interventions. Transductive reasoning is when a child fails to understand that the true cause and effect relationship. So cause and effect is difficult during this. Syncretism, the tendency to think that two events occur simultaneously, had a causal relationship. Okay, so again, correlation does not equal causation, so we have difficulty with this a little bit during this particular stage. Just because two items correlate does not mean they are inherently causal of one another. Now, when it comes to cognition errors, we're going to discuss a few. Centration is the act of focusing all attention on one characteristic or dimensions of a situation and disregarding others, such as pieces of cake versus the size of pieces. Okay. Conservation, so that is based on conservation. Just because something changes in its size, shape, or container, we know that it remains the same amount. So this is why, we may think we're getting more of something if we have more pieces of cake versus even if the sizes of the cumulative pieces that we get are more than the pieces, we have difficulty understanding that. Then we have irreversibility, is the young child's difficulty with mentally reversing a sequence of events. Concentration, conservation errors, and irreversibility reflect the young child's reliance on visual representations. And so pre-operational children lack the basic logic and ability to use previous knowledge to determine the missing piece, aka transitive inference. Now, when it comes to language development, about 2 to 6, a child's vocabulary will expand about 2 words from about 200 words to over 10,000 through fast mapping. So words are easily learned through connections between new words and existing concepts. Children learn the rules of grammar as they learn the language, with some rules taught explicitly and others intuitively. So children can overregulate grammar rules because they intuitively discover a rule, then overgeneralize it when they are taught to do something in school. Add ed to the end of words for past tense.